If you bet $1 million on both of my plays yesterday, you profited 460 grand. I only bet 100, so I only got 46 bucks, but still, that's a pretty good day. We've got two more MLB picks today that are just like yesterday, so stay tuned for that. The best part about today's MLB picks, they're both 4 o'clock games, so you got plenty of time to get these things in. But first, let's talk about what happened yesterday. Our guy, Adam Wainwright, 5+ strikeouts, plus 146. I knew he had it in him. He's an old dog. I mean, he only got 5, but still, all we need him to do is get 5. It was the Detroit Tigers. Felt right. The second one, Logan Allen, not so great. I'm not going to give up on him, though. Something happened yesterday. Something was off. I'll figure out what it was. Could have been a bad ump. Who knows? We'll see the scorecards later. There's no need to jump off the Logan Allen train quite yet. Before we get to today's MLB picks, go ahead and do me a favor. Actually, do yourself a favor. Subscribe to this channel. I talk about sports betting every single day of the week. You like sports betting, obviously, because you're watching this right now. It just feels right. While you're at it, throw a like too on this video. Let the algorithm know that you love MLB picks. And if you want to tell YouTube how much you love MLB picks, throw a comment in. Let them know. Say something. Don't keep it to yourself. All right, guys, so I got a lot of stuff to do in the early afternoon, so I galaxy brain today's slate. I found two bangers for the afternoon slate. 4 o'clock. Doesn't get much better than that. Sunday afternoon/evening baseball for us East Coast people. Michael Kopeck, over 5.5 strikeouts, plus 106 at FanDuel. Here's the thing about this one. It crept up. Like the second I put it in, it went up to plus 110. So you guys, you late guys, you get a better price than I did. That's kind of scary, but not really. This guy's done this in 2 of his last 3 games. The only time he didn't do it was against the Toronto Blue Jays. That's understandable. They hit the ball. They don't strike out much. But the thing about him is, he throws 100+ pitches sometimes. Like, he's done that twice this season. So that's always big when you're not worried about your guy getting pulled after 80. He's also a 12% swinging strike guy, which, again, we like 10% or higher here. 12% is great, especially when you're talking about an over 5.5 line that we got to get over. It's not always easy to get 6 strikeouts. Trust me, if you've ever sweated out one of these bets, you know what I mean. We'd much rather have 4.5, but for this guy, I'll do 5.5 plus money any day, especially against the Cincinnati Reds. There's 5 of these guys that could be in the lineup today that are all 26+% strikeout rate against right-hand pitchers. There's 3 others that are 23+%. So we've got plenty of soft targets. Everybody actually is 13+% except for Kevin Newman, which we don't know if he's going to be in the lineup or not. But if he is, again, that's only 1 guy. There's still going to be 8 more guys that are all very soft targets. Mike Clevenger and Lance Lynn have both gone over this number in this same series against the Reds. I think that Kopeck can get there himself. Like, I think that he is definitely a 6 to 7 guy. Like, if it was 6.5, I probably wouldn't do this. But again, it's only 6. I think he's got it. Before we get to the second one, there are a couple traps out there. I know you guys are saying, Slop, what about Mason Miller? I love Mason Miller. I do. We bet him like every time he started so far. But here's the thing. His 4.5 is minus 150 something. It's come down a little bit. Here's the thing about Miller today. He's in Kansas City going against the Kansas City Royals. They're not really a strikeout-rich team. Now, 5 strikeouts is not a lot for Mason Miller. But if you notice last game, he was taking some stuff off of his fastball. Like, he wasn't hitting 102 all the time. That's kind of worrisome. It makes me think that they're trying to stretch him out a little bit, which is fine. But again, against the Royals, I don't know if it's going to play. I'm not looking to lay minus 152 for him. So I say we sit back, we root for him. We love the kid. He's like a son to me. But we just don't bet on him. The other trap, not totally a trap because not a lot of guys are going to look at Cal Quantrill. But his number, over 4.5, plus 110, I definitely thought about because of the Minnesota Twins. They strike out more than anybody in MLB. But I don't think Cal Quantrill is the guy that you take to attack them. Because, again, you saw what happened last week when we did it with Brad Keller. He got to 4, and that was it. That's the same kind of thing that can happen to this guy. I don't think plus 110 is enough, so I'd say lay off of him. So if you guys have any other questions, obviously DM me on Twitter or hit the comments here. But I know those 2 are going to get DM'd to me. There's your answer. Finally, we've got one more banger, and it's on at the same time as the White Sox Reds. That's a 2-for-1, guys. Usually got to pay double for that kind of action. Not today. This guy is a guy you've probably never heard of. But here's the thing. He came in last week when Luis Garcia got hurt. He went 6+ strikeouts. I know it was the Giants, but still, 6+ strikeouts is 6+ strikeouts. He only threw 81 pitches, but his limit was 75. So that means that they'll let this guy go on just a little bit longer. I think he stretched out so he could even go longer than 81 pitches. Like, what if they let him throw 90+? His name is the great Brandon Bilk. Over 4.5 strikeouts, That's going to be priced at minus 126 at FanDuel. We should get other numbers later. I just took the first one I saw because no other book has him listed for obvious reasons. I mean, he's literally a middle reliever that's making a spot start, so they don't even know how long he's going to go. I think they let him go a full starter's workload, and he's going to get the Seattle Mariners to boot. Over the last 2 weeks, 5 of them that could be in the lineup today are all 29+%. Everyone on the team in that span is 16+%. JP France just got 5 of them last night in his first career start. Christian Javier went for 8 the night before. These guys look blindfolded up there. Like, they just swing and miss, swing and miss, swing and miss. I think he can get 5. If you guys are crazy, I know there's some psychopaths watching this show, and I love you guys because you guys are going to be interested in the 6+ plus 180. I think you can get home on that. Like, I really think that has legs. I might do it myself, so follow me on Pick'It. I will update it the second I make the bet. I'll go into Pick'It and make sure that it's synced so everyone can see it. But if you don't know what Pick'It is, it's a bet tracking app. You can just follow me and see all my bets as I make them. If you use SLOPSLOCKS, they'll give you $3. I'll get $3. We both get $3. Like, that's $3. Hope you guys enjoyed today's bets. I'll see you tomorrow.